Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Goeken holding court at the trailer park and what he learned to help him in having even more fun next winter. My name is Kathy Cool. Please join me in welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Linda Modica, Jim Goeken himself, and Matt Welge.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, Goeken, the man of the hour. We can't wait to hear about him holding court down in South Texas. People just eating out of his hand. I mean, they just can't even believe the knowledge that's being spit each night. Is there a certain time this happens? Although we'll find out that and so much more after the break. For right now, though, Matt said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
Yeah, I was just curious. Bedtime routines, nighttime rituals. Does anybody have like music or a particular genre of music that they would like to go to sleep to? Or do you need silence? Or what's the typical routine?
Okay. I've got a whole routine. It extends beyond just that. It's I have to sit my recliner since we got those. It's part of the nighttime. So say I'm working at the shop till 11 and I'm tired. I can't just go into bed. I got to go sit in the recliner. Maybe it's just for 15 minutes, but I got to be in the recliner. Then I got to go get my cherry juice to help with all my ailments. And then I go in and I turn the fans on. I got 3 fans going, and then I can sleep properly. That's it. 3 fans, cherry juice, and a recliner. That's how I sleep.
That's how you wind down.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it makes a huge difference if the window can be open. So I'm a big window open guy. I'm down to, if it's in the 30s, like 35 and higher, between 35 and 70 degrees, I got to have the window open. Then after that, it might start getting a little too hot and you got to have the air conditioner, or the heater in the summertime, but I mean, in the winter. That's kind of the routine. The window makes a huge difference. So if you don't, somebody who has bad allergies, I understand. But if you don't have allergies and you don't have the window open when you can,
I mean, it gets so damp.
Oh, what the hell's damp?
I grew up.
The hell's this dampness you're dealing with? It's not damp. It's 40 degrees out. It's not damp.
Oh,
it's 50 degrees out, 60 degrees, 70 degrees. I said 70. It's not going to get humid like that unless you're in the 80s or something. I don't have the window open during that time of the year. Yeah. I got the air conditioner on.
Sounds moist.
I like the window open, and if it's colder than what I've got the heat set to, I do not care that the heat cranks on.
Okay.
To keep it at a nice 55 degrees in the rest of the house. And then my room is just...
I don't mind. I got the door closed in the room, and it really doesn't get outside of the bedroom. The bedroom will be cold, but I can, when I get up in the morning and go out to the bedroom, you can just cover up more covers.
Yeah. It's awesome.
And there's nothing better than it's warm under the covers and it's cold in that room. Man.
Yeah, that is
just your nose sticking out.
Yeah, that's some good sleeping. for sure.
That's why I like that in the. I have two different routines.
Okay.
So
One
in
for
the house,
Texas.
no. Well,
Sleeps like a baby.
yeah, that's consistent throughout all the routines. I'm like you, Steve. I need to wind down, even if
Right.
I've
There's a
spent my
wind down.
evening.
Yeah.
If I spent my evening watching TV, I need to when I'm
Right.
ready to go to bed. It's like one more episode of whatever it is I'm watching, and then brush your teeth. But
Yeah.
I gotta get my covers straight. And I sleep with the ceiling fan on. The wife is not a big fan of it. She says it dries her nasal cavities out and dries her mouth out. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I still you still need it. It's too silent
Right.
if there's not some kind of noise like that.
Yeah.
Now, we have recently, we're just coming back from a camping trip, but the week before that, we had our son with us. He had major shoulder surgery, and he can only sleep in a recliner. And their recliner, he can't like push it back. It's got such a strong spring on it that it pops you forward. And my wife has an electric recliner, so he was staying there, and the wife was taking care of him. He's 33 years old, and he sleeps with a sound machine that makes the.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, it was awful. But when his daughters spend the weekend with us, they will have to have that in our bedroom. I'm like, look, when I come to bed, I'm turning that thing off because I cannot sleep with that thing.
Right.
But the noise of the fan is fine, but that is like loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with that. But in the camper is my other altar is I have to have it really cold. So it doesn't matter if it's cold outside. The air has to be on because there's no ceiling fan. So the only fan you have is in the air conditioner. So, if I can get it to 55 degrees in the bedroom when it's 40 outside,
Right.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a smaller space, so your body in that little smaller space will heat up pretty quick if you don't have it.
Yeah.
You gotta get your temperature right.
And we're on our bed has a like a foam topper on it.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what it is with those things, but they seem to like perpetuate heat.
Right.
They make it even hotter, and then you've got to have it even colder to counteract the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get it.
So I like it ice cold when I'm sleeping in the camper, and just a fan blowing on me when I'm not in the camper.
Okay. All right. Linda, how about you?
I shower at night, and then I
Hot or cold? Hot or cold shower?
Really hot.
Yeah, I like a really hot shower too, though.
Hot.
They say it's not good for you. I can't help it. God damn, it feels good. Just like eating ice cream. And they say that's bad for you. I'm still going to eat ice cream. So I'm still going to take my hot showers. It is what it is. You got to have something. You got to have something.
Brush my teeth because that's important. And
I've been formulating a mouthwash. I'll have to run this by you guys when I get it done, because good mouthwash is good dental health. And I've been working on my own. I've been going back and forth with recipes. It's a whole thing I got going on as I try to expand my mind by keeping it busy and working on different cool things. I'm going to be the mouthwash king of the Midwest very soon. Wow. Though I won't have a retail product. But yes, but that'll be just I give it to friends and stuff like that. And then I feel like somebody like Procter & Gamble will come offer me like $1.3 billion. And oddly, I'll accept because, but then I'll find out that they're just buying it so to kill it because they know it's better than the products they make. And they can't put out a product like that because it has a shelf life and they can't do that. So they buy it just to kill it. And then I renege on the deal. I'm like, I'm not doing that deal. And then they have to have me killed because they know that the mouthwash is going to get out and ruin their business.
Wow.
That could be my untimely death too, the whole mouthwash hobby I've got right now. But that being said, I'm having fun right now. Go ahead, Linda. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt?
It's okay. So I read every night until basically I fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, reading helps.
Yeah.
Reading definitely.
Do you
helps.
read a book with a light on, or do you read on a tablet?
I have a Kindle, and I do the whole black
Yeah.
with the
Okay.
white words on it. I do that all the time anyway because that's kind of how I prefer it. But yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do.
Okay. Does it ever just fall out of your hands? Like you fall asleep before you can get the book set or the Kindle set aside?
That has happened, but not for a long time. Not for a long time.
It happens with the
How do
warden
you-
almost every night with her phone. She's playing a game or something. She falls asleep and drops the phone. I'm like, what happened? She cusses me out now because she's like, you know what happened? And one time I did it and she asked me what happened. So then, what the hell? I was like, it's a natural question, isn't it? How about that? You asked me what happened.
I chucked it at Matt's face one time. I was like, take a look at this. And I went, and I accidentally fell out of my hand and landed on his face.
Do
He
you
loved that.
if you fall asleep reading, are you putting it down before you're actually asleep, or do you fall asleep and then do you know that you have to go back a page or 2 pages to like start
So
over the next time?
I know I'm falling asleep, so I will just like do that
it
like
down.
bookmark thing and shut it down.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Matt, you got this thing rolling. What for you? And
Yeah,
I can't listen to stuff like music. I'll just stay up and listen to it. So that's
Well, I brought it up because like no one really mentioned like leaving the TV on.
no, I can't stand that. I
Can't
can't
do
do that.
that.
But I think it's actually very common that a lot of people do that, and I can't fathom sleeping with the TV on.
I know.
I have to turn all my screens off, and what usually helps with me is to play like a soft song, like just like a folk song or a Billy Joel or something, maybe even like a little bolero. I don't mind a little bolero.
No, you don't want that. You'll be attacking your wife by the end of it. It's a whole thing. She won't be able to keep her hands off you.
But definitely opening the windows, that's huge
That's
for me.
key.
This is
That's key.
this is the perfect time of the year where it's nice and cool at night, and cold in the room under the blankets. That's solid sleep material right there.
One time I'm in the splitting a hotel room with Tracy Napolitano of the New Orleans Bourbon Festival, and he's like, "Hey man, I got to fall asleep with the TV on." I'm like, "I got to fall asleep with the TV off." And he's like, "Well, I can't sleep without that. So you're gonna have to. When I fall asleep, you can take the remote and turn it off because I won't wake up. I'll just be out." I'm like, "Oh fuck! All right." So I'm laying there, and I kind of gently doze off, but I'm kind of like, like out of body experience. Like I'm like, I know I'm there in the room and that, but I'm like kind of. And then the show comes on called Helicopter Rescues. And he's got it turned all the way up, and it's like the loudest show ever because the helicopters are going and they're yelling over the helicopters because they got to talk to one another. And I was like, "Fuck, I got to turn this off." So I was like, I open up my eyes, look over there, he's sleeping. I'm like, "Okay, where's the remote? I'm going to turn it off." The remote's sitting on his dick. It literally, he's on his back like a baby with his arms back. I got my arms above my head. I'm showing him, and that remote is sitting by itself on his dick, and I'm like, "Do I grab the remote?" It's a hotel TV.
I'm watching helicopters.
You can't turn it off with the thing on there. There's nothing you can do. The only way you can control it is via the remote. And I'm like, fuck. I guess I gotta watch Helicopter Rescue. I couldn't. The next day, he claims he didn't do that. It's just how it fell when he fell asleep. I'm like, oh, whatever, dude. Yeah. I ended up getting my own room the next night, by the way. I was like, I can't do this. I didn't sleep that night. And the goddamn Helicopter Rescues, it was like a mini marathon. I mean, I've been listening. They go to the first commercial break on Helicopter Rescues. They're like, it's a mini marathon. The next 3 hours, Helicopter Rescues. It was horrible. Horrible. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy this time. She went last time. It only feels right she goes first this time. What do you got?
Okay. I'm going to open up this Remus.
Okay.
111.2 proof.
Okay.
Always a nice number.
Okay. Solid. Could very well be enough. We're going to see what happens to that one. Matt, you're next.
All right, got this Hard Truth, grounded in truth,
signed.
aged. Yep, signed bottle, aged in the world's smallest floating rickhouse. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay. KK's got the lead. Hard Truth has a floating rickhouse? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I've been
It's
there.
like a one barrel
on the property. Yeah, basically enough
on
to
a
fit one barrel.
little
Yeah,
pond.
On the
yeah.
pool or
This
the
was
pond? Pool or the pond? Pond's good for you.
pond's good for you. Yeah,
Natural
This is
spring
like
water.
Yeah. Linda, you're next.
I'm going to open Hardin's Creek,
Okay.
the mushroom.
Okay. No. KK still has the lead. Jimmy Big Hands is next.
I have a friend's bottle of Weller 107.
Okay.
He got out the good stuff for me tonight.
Oh, that was a good cork pop.
That was good.
That's the lead. I've got an old Granddad 114 single barrel. Kent got me this. So Kent Glover got me this for my retirement. That was nice. And then Becca pointed out when I was on the show with her that she's been forced into retirement as well. And Kent has to now buy her one. So that worked out well. All right, here we go. Well,
There you go.
all right. Here we go. We're going to throw it to Linda. Linda, who won that one, Jim or me?
You.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Ah,
Yes, she made the right call.
I would like to lodge a formal complaint.
Oh, you
but
can't.
I know I can't.
Yeah, you'd like to, but you can't. So cheers to me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking to the king of bourbon at the trailer park. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Evan Neters, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily. Cheers!
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we find out how the king ruled his land.
Yes, we
South
are.
Texas
Oh, man.
RV park.
South Texas for the winter, so he's down there all winter. He had to take a whole bunch of bourbon with him because when you're the king of bourbon, you got to have a bunch of whiskey with you. And so tell us, Jim, how many you had starting, how many you came back with, and then day to day, what was this like being down there, holding court?
I think I took about 30.
Okay.
I don't think I had very many that were full.
Okay.
at least unopened. I don't think I had any that were unopened, but most of them were at least half
Okay.
or more.
All right.
So I think I came back with 6.
Okay.
Um,
24 bottles gone. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
add any along the way?
Yeah. Were any added?
I did not. I did not even go searching really.
Okay.
But I
For
don't.
next year, what do you feel the number is? Is it 24 again? You did come back with 6, or do you feel like maybe you wanted a little bit more variety to kind of wow?
Well, I'm going to be gone an extra month this coming year, so I'm going to stick with 30. I think.
No,
So
that
why-
you could come back with nothing then. You were averaging 6 per month.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm going to be
that's
4
too
months
close.
instead of 3.
Yeah, I know. So that means you'll be out. And I'm going to be stopping by. That's going to put a ding in there too.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all
Why
right.
weren't your
Yeah.
subjects bringing you bottles?
You would think they would.
Well, yeah. As a tribute, you would think
they
that
have to
they
pay
would.
the tax.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that's
Pay
what I
for
would
their
think.
education from you.
But
Uh-huh.
maybe it goes back to how you play this off, because if someone asks you what your favorite bourbon is, you always say, you've never even heard of what I drink. I'm a single barrel guy of brands that are the best in the world, but you probably haven't heard of Mr. Layperson, right? I mean, that's kind of your response.
That's my normal response. Yeah, when somebody asks me what my favorite is.
It's a normal question to ask the super bourbon guy, right? I mean, that's a question you ask if you're not versed yourself. You're like, oh, well,
And
what's your
usually you get, the response is, Eagle Rare, Weller.
Yeah.
And once in a while somebody says Blanton's, but
Right.
that's kind of gone by the wayside.
Okay.
Trying to think what else was a popular one. That's probably the most of, but most, Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Pretty much any BT product
Okay.
was common. There's unfortunately there's not a lot of bourbon drinkers. I converted some.
Okay. Well, sure. I mean, the work you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, doing the Lord's work down there.
Right.
Converting.
was there an expectation that there'd be bitters and mixers and things? Did they come to your trailer expecting a cocktail?
Right.
No,
Okay.
Good.
no.
Did they
No,
bring their own glass?
Start them off right.
Paper
Usually
cup?
people would have a glass of some sort, and they might like throw out whatever they were drinking. And,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. Okay. Did you do things? I know you've talked about some of your neighbors down there in the trailer park would have certain things at certain times. Did you ever get on any sort of schedule? You'd be like, I'm going to crack a new bourbon at 4:00 every day, or anything like that, or did that not happen?
4:00 is the traditional happy hour time.
Okay.
So we would come back from the pool and either have a bourbon or fire up some. We got into strawberry daiquiris a little bit while we were there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, strawberry daiquiri action, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those are quite
No
delicious.
whiskey and lemonade?
No whiskey and lemonade. I did whiskey and water at the pool,
Okay.
which has kind of become my new afternoon, early evening drink. Is just some watered down whiskey, something that's 80 proof, and then throw some water in it so that I don't get yelled at for drinking too early. And
Okay. Yeah. I like 80 proof with ice in the summertime when I'm out working on my big green egg, when I'm, because it can get too hot, and I can't drink cast strength stuff at that. So
yeah,
so that's
I
what
took
I'll
some of your advice, Steve, on what was it, Jim Beam pineapple.
do. Yeah, that's a summertime one.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
The whiskey lemonade kind of reminds me of that, but
Yes, this is true.
maybe less sweet,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the lemonade, I guess, that you would use. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta seek out some more patrons next year.
Okay. Was there?
I found a group late.
Okay.
That there was a guy in that group. There's probably like 6 happy hours every day at 4:00.
Uh-huh.
And when you get, when you're having your own, and you're not out and about looking, you don't notice what others are
Right.
drinking. So I did
Was
find
there-
a guy at the.
Oh, go ahead.
end
Sorry.
that was a whiskey drinker. So
Okay. Was there educational part of what you're doing? Are you teaching, or are you just say, here, drink this, and they just drink it and they're happy, or do they have sort of questions about it, how it works and all that?
there are some questions answered, but a lot of it is kind of goes along with you don't know who my favorite is because you've never heard of them, and then the whole single barrel and
Right.
craft distillery montage.
Mhm.
Their eyes roll back in their head, and
Yeah.
just to kind of stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It sometimes can be tough because you get the same questions, and I don't mind if they're asking and they want to know, but sometimes people ask questions even though they don't care about the answer and be like, what's the difference between bourbon and whiskey? And then you can tell they're not even giving a fuck what you're saying. They just the one that came up with what they felt was a good question and get you talking. And it's like, you're wasting my time. It's this is the difference. Yeah. And I'll throw something in there that's not even true just to, because I know they're not listening. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get some cards and put out,
I think you should. This
little facts, little known whiskey facts, and just lay them out there.
I mean, Steve's retiring. He can make you some easels and get you
easels. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there should be a whiskey fact of the day. That should be your thing next year. You got all summer and early fall to get this together, get it printed out, whatever you need to do, and then you provide a whiskey fact. Yeah. Wow.
That would work.
You could call it bourbon banter.
There you go.
Oh,
That
that's
hasn't been
trademarked.
taken.
We can't use that.
The Bourbon Trailer King fact of the day would work, though. So, yes. Well, it sounded like a good time. I hope I can make it down there next year. You said there's some places you can stay. You can just rent, so I'll be down.
Yeah, there's like 400 mobile homes in this park, and there's probably 20 for rent all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. And they run, I want to say from 800 to maybe 1,500 for a month.
For a month, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be down in the $800 section. Probably getting in fights and stuff, but what are you going to do? Sounds fun, man. So looking forward to coming down and hanging out with the Bourbon King. So there you go. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, across all socials at Whiskey Tequila Fridays Podcast.
Linda
Monica across all socials.
Goeken.
I'm on Facebook at Jim Goeken and Instagram at Jimmy Big Hands.
KK.
I'm on Instagram at KK Cast Strength.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media, abvnetwork.com. That's where we put our content, abvbarrelshop.com. Great place to go because that's where everything you need to know about the Barrel Shop. KK, anything else to say before we get out of here?
Yes, I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that one. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Adios.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.